Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Dynasty Warrior 8 Extreme Legends with the Wu story mode as we continue with the Little Conqueror in Peril. So this is the mission where Sun Ce is going to die and we are not going to save him. We're going to take the historical approach first and finish all the historical path before coming back to adjust some of the hypothetical scenario requirements and then proceed with the hypothetical ending. So let's hop in here and see how the story presents itself. Together, Sun Ce and the officer that fought alongside him conquered Wu Jun in an instant. The reputation of Wu spread far and wide across the troubled land, more like the reputation of Sun Ce. Afterwards, Sun Ce joined forces with Liu Bei and others to defeat Yuan Shu, who had proclaimed himself emperor. Due to his seemingly unstoppable advance, the people came up with a name for Sun Ce: the Little Conqueror. They were comparing him to Xiang Yu, the legendary hero that was known as the Conqueror. 4 years later, Cao Cao attacks Yuan Shao of Huabei after building up his strength in the Central Plain region, and the two of them prepare to engage in a large-scale battle on the fields of Guandu. This created the perfect opportunity for Sun Ce to rose up to strike Cao Cao from behind. If he could rescue the emperor and gain control of the Central Plain regions, there would be little that could stand in the way of Wu. That is actually very true. He was making that plan, but obviously assassin got to him before he had a chance. The assassin would be the house guest of Xu Gong, who was already killed at this point by Sun Ce for writing letters to Cao Cao, telling Cao Cao of the plans that Sun Ce was making, not necessarily to attack Cao Cao, but claiming that Sun Ce is going to grow up to be a big threat, and now is the perfect opportunity to give him a promotion on paper and summon him to the capital to strip him of his military control. So Sun Ce saw that and strangled Xu Gong himself. So afterward, his house guests plotted an ambush during one of Sun Ce's hunting trips and ended up hitting him with an arrow through his cheeks. It didn't kill him right there, but supposedly the arrow was poisoned, or I believe historically he just couldn't deal with the wound. The wound itself, obviously a lot of bleeding, because after he got shot, he fought off all the assassins himself, and by the time his men came and saved him, he was already severely injured. And the fact that he was very prideful and charismatic kind of worked against him, because he couldn't see himself leading his forces with such a scar across his face, and that pretty much did him in. Obviously, this story has been romanticized in many versions, and I believe in Dynasty Warriors, the version they always use is Yu Ji, who is this Taoist monk who is actually historical, but not the version seen here. Supposedly he was walking around town promoting Taoism, promoting healing, becoming super popular. Sun Ce's mother, Lady Wu, went to go pray for her son, and Sun Ce, being not a believer of Taoism, went out there, searched for Yu Ji to try to kill him, and afterward he felt cursed and eventually saw an image of Yu Ji in the mirror, and then his wound bled and he died. Obviously a very made up story, and the reason is the historical Yu Ji wrote Taiping Dao, I believe, which is the precursor Taoist text that eventually was used by Zhang Jiao to rebel with the Yellow Turbans, and that text was written around 130, in the year 130, when Han Shundi, Liu Bao, was emperor, and he presented it to the emperor. So fast forward to now, we're in the year 200. So if Yu Ji had written that book, and let's assume he wrote it in his 20s, 30s, and that would be super early. No one's gonna take a 20-year-old Taoist monk seriously with a book that was supposedly 170 chapters long. So I would guess he would be in his 50s or maybe late 40s at that time. Then fast forward to 70 years, he's over 100, still running around in Wu, just to spook Sun Ce. I don't think that's historically reasonable. But his name is recorded twice. It could be someone with the same name, both in Hou Han Shu, or the Book of Late Han, a rather quote-unquote historical text. Anyhow, we're going to be chasing him around. I think in Dynasty Warrior 8, they made the really stupid decision of changing his name from Yuji to Ganzi for whatever reason. I have no idea why, because he's called Yuji in pretty much every single Dynasty Warrior game I have ever played. But this one's going to be a little bit odd. We're going to be playing as Zhou Yu, Sun Ce's best friend and key advisor, and we're going to watch our best friend die. Let's see if we have any weapon for him. So apparently his default weapon is the staff. Guess what? We have a staff with one element on it. I guess we'll use that. And then we'll use another staff. Maybe there's a shop. Maybe we can buy something good. There we go. We're going to do a different element here. Let's just use the heaven. We have not used him before. Increased chance of items dropping. Quick hit. Mighty roar. Increased damage against generals. And either increase attack or attack range. Or Musu. I'll just take the attack for now. Sounds good. Let's go.
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
Got away. No meat for us tonight, Zhou Yu. Huh? Zhou Yu? Hey, Chuan! Zhou Tai! Where have they gone to?
Sun Ce,
Huh?
you have taken Wu Jun and call yourself the Little Conqueror?
Shu Gong. And who are you?
Look back on the path you have walked, one twisted by power. The cries of hatred and flames of anger shall now become a vortex. Suck down into it. You shall meet your end here.
Hey, what are you talking about? You. Are you Shu Gong's men?
Brother! Forgive us. We got held up by some sort of sorcery.
Yeah. Same thing happened to me. I'm not sure what's going on. But for now, we just need to get out of here.
There is something eerie about this fog.
Okay.
Visibility is poor, but we should hurry our way through this forest.
I mean, Dynasty Warrior is not known for historical
These are
accuracies.
Shu Gong's men. Is that the person who is after you, Sun Ce?
Yes. It seems he holds quite the grudge against me. Shu Gong had this strange old man working for him as well. One who could perform all sorts of weird tricks. There's something
There's
unsettling
a drop.
about these enemies.
Okay, don't need that.
Surely they can't be phantoms as well.
Someone must be controlling these phantom soldiers. We must take him out if we are to have a chance.
The map is telling us to go back. We'll go check it out. Oh, I see a nameplate. Or someone's name floating in the back. Oh, ally. This doesn't bode well. I don't see an end to this mob. And by the way, Xu Gong's assassin, you know, was like 3 people. And Sun Ce was hunting tigers. Who's gonna hunt deer, you know? Oh, I see some names. Let's go. Oh, these phantoms can hit me. Oh, has appeared. Maybe I get a horse. Join the boys. A unit commander. Okay. We'll settle for it. Ooh. That move is actually pretty cool. Yeah. Glide so far.
Our attacks have no effect on these guys.
Ooh, that's also a pretty cool
It seems
move.
the phantom soldiers have disappeared. Let's hurry up and get out of this forest.
What on earth has happened to this forest? It's as though it's been cursed or something.
I will protect you, Lord Sun Quan.
Thank you, Joe Tai. I knew I could rely on you.
These arrows keep raining down on us. We have to get out of here.
There must be someone commanding the archers. We need to find him and put a stop to this hail of arrows.
Ah, I see a mobile commander, but that's probably not who we're looking for.
He was once the Grand Administrator of Wu Jun. It stands to reason that he will hate our lord.
That's incorrect.
And if he has some kind of conjurer on his side, we should proceed with caution.
Xu Gong worked for the administrator of Wu.
Great work, Zhou Yu.
His boss got sick, and he took over as the interim, and then he tried to kill his boss so that he can stay the administrator, only to be discovered. So he was on the run, and he ran to seek refuge in Yuzhang. And then when Sun Ce's forces got to Yuzhang, he just surrendered to Sun Ce, but secretly still wrote some letters to Cao Cao to work against Sun Ce, and then got killed by Sun Ce after getting discovered. So he's a snake and a traitor. But this is pointless. Where did they go? Ah, there's the unit commander that we're looking for.
It seems the arrows have stopped. That should make passing through this forest much easier. I remember seeing that garrison before. That's the way out of this forest, I'm sure of it.
Amazing!
Sealed tight. Am I supposed to go the northern route? I could. I don't know if that's the right move. Like the second we go there, the door opens. Oh, Dongxi is also here. Well, Dongxi actually does work for us at this point. He joined after we were at Kuaiji. So nothing wrong with that. Should be a big, tall man. Over 6 foot. In modern day measurements. He eventually would go down with a ship. He would be a naval commander.
You bring nothing but chaos to Jiangdong.
And when his ship goes
The
down, he
entire
decided to
land
stay
leader.
with the ship. And
That is why
he
I
died.
am here to put an end to that.
But he was valuable enough to be listed in the 12 Tiger Generals of Wu.
Shugong. I don't want to fight you, but you're giving me no other choice.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new
Well, he's already dead.
You plan on killing me, do you? Very well. But I'll take you with me. You will walk the path of the Conqueror and clash with Lord Cao Cao. Don't you see? The more men of your caliber step forward, the worse this chaos will become.
Shut your mouth! All I have to do is defeat them all!
You fool. Ganji, I leave the rest to you.
Very well. Your emotion for this time of war is perfectly clear to me.
Now die, dogs of chaos.
Victory will soon be ours.
Ooh, that's
Crush
a lot of
every
units.
last one of the enemy.
Wait, Cao Cao's forces? Wait, why are they here?
Cao Cao's men, we have no hope of taking on anybody in this condition, let alone him. Getting help for Sun Ce is our first priority.
Alright, let's get that drop
Hurry up and get
first.
out of here.
Joe Tai and I will deal with Cao Cao's
We haven't
troops.
even tried our Musu
So
yet.
you use the byroad and get my brother out of here.
Thank you. Joe Tai, please look after Master Sun Quan.
I will. You have my word.
Alright, we're going.
Can't ride a horse in his condition. We're going to have to take the byroad on foot.
I'm
Where's
sorry,
the byroad?
Zhou Yu. I'm not making
Over
things
here.
easy on you.
Okay.
What are you talking about, Sun Ce? You never need to apologize to me.
Looks like you came all this way for nothing.
Xiahou Yuan's also here.
But you're not getting past.
I kind of want to go kill the name generals, but I guess we'll stick with our friend here. Best friend since childhood, you know? Got stabbed by a phantom troop. Is there any other name generals here? No. We'll clear the path up ahead. Maybe we can, you know, sneak back, kill Xiahou Yuan first, and then come back? Nah, it's fine. Stick to the mission. This is actually pretty strong. I think we have to go this way, unless the fort will open for us. Nope, we're taking the mountain path. Oh, it opened. 越近.
Once we have reached the byroad, we will be able to escape this area. Please just hold out until then, Sun Ce.
Sure thing. I'm fine. It's just a scratch. I would be honored if I could test my skills against you.
Free Musu. Round 2. I see a round 3 coming up. Nope, you don't get to weapon switch. Now we counter him before the weapon switch, and then we counter back.
I must return while I am still able.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight.
Alright, let's move on.
They're here. I knew it. I
Lidian.
just knew they'd come this way.
I think Lidian's still a little young at this point. His brother is the commanding general.
Did the enemy know about this byroad as well?
This is no
Oh, he's
good.
jumping down. Okay, well, Musu him first, then do the weapon switch.
I am Li Dian, your worst nightmare.
I see a pot. I'm gonna use it. So we don't overflow. What's Jiang Gan doing here? He's supposed to be in the Jin province. Hasn't joined Cao Cao yet. He's the one in the novel that gets fake surrendered to Zhou Yu from Zhou Yu's hometown. to give the false information to kill Cai Mao, which is a completely ahistorical story, but pretty interesting nonetheless. That he's fighting Zhou Yu right now, because they spent a childhood together too. Not as friends, but neighbors, you know. Here, I'll take this. Treats you to a little bit of a staff. Probably kill Lidian first. Much more threatening. Still not dead. This guy's tanky. The Hoyan seem to have died.
The only way you're getting to my brother is over my dead body.
Just a bit further.
All right, let's head south.
Ruling.
Take out the enemy base and draw their attention.
I'm not sure which Zhuling this is, but the only Zhuling I kind of remember is someone who worked for Yuan Shu. Anyways, we're killing him.
My existence only serves to deepen the chaos. Perhaps Shu Gong had a point.
Don't let him cloud your judgment. You are no warmonger. If you were, there is no way I would consider supporting you.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight.
Maybe Zhou Yu's also a warmonger. Wanted to attack the Yi province. Didn't want to surrender a tribute. Alright, got a gate keeper. Your gate's open, my friend. Any drops?
I knew they would come here.
Prepare
to die soon, sir.
Where are you?
Just a little further. I'm not sure how much longer I can last.
It's Sun Tzu is here.
You are not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
I mean, you just died when you said that. Bad timing. There's a double attack over here.
As soon as we make it through this garrison, we'll be able to escape. Just a little longer, Sun Tzu.
I'm fine, Zhou Yu. My injuries are nothing to worry about.
Oh, more unit commanders.
I've been waiting.
What's that? Wang Lang. Well, Wang Lang actually should be Sun Ce's prisoner right now. Cao Cao hasn't asked for him back yet. Actually, no, Cao Cao asked for him back. But he was Sun Ce's prisoner for a long time after Kuai Ji fell. He was the administrator in Kuai Ji. It's a good time to use this. Let's see what this does.
Head back home, Sun Tzu.
Thank you, Zhou Yu.
I had hoped to kill him before he could cause us any trouble.
Oh, we got him out.
Okay, we made it out of there somehow.
Still, I can't believe that Shu Gong was in league with Cao Cao.
He claimed our lord was walking the path of a conqueror.
Ridiculous. Trying to sell out my brother, and even hiring some pathetic conjurer of tricks.
It was Ganji, wasn't it?
Sun Tzu!
I wouldn't call them tricks, exactly. Juan. Father entrusted our family's legacy to me. Now, it's my turn to entrust it to you.
What are you talking about? Brother!
It's all yours now.
Alrighty, so Sun Ce dies. We drive off Xu Gong. And this is a rather interesting inheritance, because Sun Ce did have a son, a very young son. And it led to a period of instability because Sun Ce was very famous for his conquering, but Sun Quan was not. So there was no more backstabbing Cao Cao at this point. And Cao Cao was able to control the north, and now we have the Battle of Chibi right away. Okay, the turning point of Three Kingdoms. Liu Bei with Zhuge Liang. So we fast forward 8 years basically, from 200 to 208, 207-ish, depending on where we jump in. And the alliance between Liu Bei and Sun Quan is formed, and we're going to be taking on Cao Cao. Ooh, interesting roster here. Okay, obviously we're going to end our episode here. We'll come back to the Battle of Chibi next time. And we're definitely going to be playing as Huang Gai. This is his shining battle. This is what put him in the history books. If he wasn't such a key figure for this battle, he would be a rather minor Wu character. He did not really match the other old generals in terms of fame and titles. He was pretty much given an administrator job before this and going to be taking an administrator job after this, mainly fighting a lot of bandits because the south was rather, unstable, lots of rebellions, lots of little bandit. So there was a lot of things to clear out in the land as they developed it, and that was sort of Huang Gai's job. But because of his key role of playing the fake surrender, leading to the fire at Chibi, in his status in history book is cemented. And that's why he has such an outsized role in video games even today. So we'll come back and we'll play Huang Gai in this battle. Until then, bye!